discussion.
Only two. All right, so it's all queued up.
Get stuff queued. Hit play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Working like at Columbia Pictures. See, they should have modified it to had our titty out.
I forgot about
and then like a dragon comes by in the background.
I forgot this was also Columbia Pictures on top of that. Yeah, because a lot of the like Ghostbusters crew is involved here.
Oh, yeah.
Harold Ramis.
A lot of Canadians.
Yeah.
Canucks.
Because this is Canadian.
Basically,
this was American made by Canadians.
Yeah. So basically half of SCTV is in this thing.
Yeah, like Gene Levy's in it and Harold Ramis.
Ivan Reitman produced it. And
which is weird that they made, like, of all the weird things we talk about how interestingly weird this movie is, it was made by the nerdy dudes
the Ghostbusters.
from Caddyshack and Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the meta plot essentially is about a green murder orb.
Yep.
That's the sum of all evil. Let me turn it down just a little bit. Telling some little girl how fucking evil it is.
It's just torturing her.
Yeah. It's like, and then when I killed these other people, wait, don't go.
I don't know. Go. No, let me talk about this one. This one's awesome.
This robot was banging a chick.
Yeah, this little kid got all muscly and he was railing this broad.
Anyway, then I had them killed because I was the scepter.
Yeah. This is like, I don't know, it's like iconic imagery in my brain. Like
it
this
is.
Coming up, like the space.
Yeah. The Cadillac driving through, like.
I think it's a Corvette, yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Joe Flattery.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I like this. It almost reminds me of the Rankin Bashki kind of era animation, but not quite.
Not quite. They were a little rushed, so they had separate companies doing each
that's why they look
segment.
so visually different.
And
which I think helps.
You could tell like they were up against. There were some examples where the animation is kind of crappy and rushed.
Yeah.
If they had more time, they would have been a little more.
What was other animated stuff in '81 to even compare it to? Like,
there was American Pop.
Yeah.
Which is
because I know
like this. Yeah. I mean, come on.
This is awesome. But yeah, that weird like sort of claymation almost looking.
No, I'm just thinking of the meeting of NASA approving the budget for this mission. I see you got like a fucking Corvette here and a Hagar cassette.
He's like,
fuck yeah, dude.
It's cool. I'm in a space.
I gotta come down that pussy little fucking shuttle. Looks like
I'm waiting for Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Shit's been done. I'm rolling out in a fucking Corvette with a Hagar. Only Hagar. Hagar only.
Waiting for Neil deGrasse Tyson to come out and be like, in space, hitting the gas pedal will just spin the wheels. The car won't go.
The car won't go.
Like,
it's just you're just kind of at random.
You're floating now.
Based on, and he's like turning the wheel.
Yeah, it's like that doesn't do anything when you're not on the road.
Or somebody's just like rocking back and forth to go faster.
This might as well be a Fisher-Price car.
Yeah. Well, you could tell this is rotoscope. That's like like this part was a little rushed. Like the burning up, like the flames look kind of.
But what's cool is it gives
airbrushed.
it a unique look, though.
That's hilarious. Like it's you just I'm gonna.
But like, what was Elmer Bernstein?
Yeah.
But what was Disney's animated movie in the '80s about this time?
They didn't do a lot of animated until.
That Rescuers Down Under and Oliver and Company or whatever was the precursor to Little Mermaid. Yeah, that was like 83, 84 probably. A parachute.
Whoops, forgot that was
there. A little late, by the way. It was just that far off the ground.
Fuck it.
Cheap Trick.
So the music of this movie, this was during the era where heavy metal was relatively new and it was like coming out. So they had to save the genre that they're performing in the song. Heavy metal.
Man, yeah, that soundtrack it's like the Expendables of 80s rock.
But not really. A lot of they're not really, I wouldn't call them metal bands other than Black Sabbath later. Yeah. But a lot of it was like
Blue Oyster Cult.
Hard rock. I would say hard rock. Yeah. At the time because it was still not. But this song is literally called Heavy Metal. You have to say it. It's like
put my space helmet in the
dubstep. Whatever, like whatever genre.
Like that country song, Country.
Yeah, I love that song. Talking about country.
He just pulled up his space card. I love how the scenes transition with like no regard for what sense the transition makes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Space Dad. I'm glad you came home to our plantation house.
With severe lack of furniture. Like, what the hell? Yeah, and then this is the room for the table.
Yeah. And this gets into some like weird like David Lynch level storytelling.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I brought home a space orb. And then he's melted. Just gone.
Yeah, your day sucks, kid. But at least he had a awesome end to it.
I like that look of terror. That's
Is that James Earl Jones?
Look at her face. So green ball is the sum of all evil. It's looking up her skirt too.
Yeah.
It's called like Norlac or Leknor or something like that. I believe they say here in a minute.
Yeah, they say.
I love the weird attempt at a story in this. And then he basically just starts telling this chick, like, here's how evil I am. Sit down.
Check it out.
Before I kill you.
This one, as far as the look, is probably my favorite because it's got that weird...
This is, if I remember right, it's supposed to take place like in 2030.
Yeah.
This like isn't far off for us, apparently.
Yeah.
I love how ambitious the 80s were about the 2000s.
Yeah.
Like, in the year, or in the animated Transformers, the movie, like 1984, they're like, it is the year 2005.
Like all right.
Okay, we have transforming robots and Cybertron and hoverboards and all this shit. Like, just in that movie came out in 84. That was only like 20 years away.
Yeah.
But they were like, yeah, that'll happen. Like, movies made in the 80s that were sci-fi assumed robots and time travel.
Oh, yeah.
And inner travel.
Cherry 2000.
That this shit was
like
soon.
Apocalypse, but they had sex robots.
But it was like soon, but nobody working on it.
Right.
They were all just, that'll be soon.
We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Somebody will figure it out.
It can't be that far off, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, and there's where they dug up this space orb that has no real, like, I don't know what the timeline is because I'm legitimately interested in how it plays out. Because
the timeline when he's talking to the girl?
When the orb, this is presumably the past because the orb's talking about it.
Yeah.
So, but this is like 2030. But then we go off to like Thundar the Barbarian land in a minute.
Yeah.
In another planet, I guess. It's all in other
it's
galaxies.
Just interdimension.
And this, like the Twin Towers there in the future. Never
in the
forget.
future. Whoops.
There's like a weird bar connecting them.
Yeah, that's like, yeah.
I love how it's like dirty future. Like,
I like this is really good. It's like very like Blade Runner-esque where it's just like, it's a future, but it's still gross.
Yeah. Like New York will just always be covered with like
it'll
lime,
always smell like piss.
Corrosion. But they made it like extra dirty.
Yeah.
Like New York has never looked this
like
dirty.
Like just a broken ass building. Well, actually, I mean in the 70s, this is what New York looked like. And so
and they still have newspaper.
If you just average that, you go through that timeline, this is what you would think New York would look like.
Yeah, July
Lochnar.
2031. Yeah.
Lochnar. I like this punker with...
I forgot to have words for him there. He's just animated his mouth.
Meh.
But I like how it's like futuristic-y, but still very basic. Like the cars are still regular cars, just a little space-ish. They didn't jump right to like hover vehicles everywhere. And he's wearing a gross Hawaiian shirt. Space Hawaiian shirt.
Just wasting away in Margaritaville.
But this still looks like a dystopian version of Oliver and Company.
Yeah.
And people still hold up cabbies.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, just murder. That looks like the most painful death possible.
You get disintegrated.
But from
the middle.
And he just has like all these people he's disintegrated and kept their guns.
And grenades.
It's pile. I guess if you ever get pulled over, cops are like, you a cabbie?
We need to bring back that font. That font is not as prevalent as it was in the 80s. That's future font.
Straight up like old like Asimov font. Man, look at those leggings too. Like this is She is designed like G.I. Joe villains. Yeah, she is designed to like program a future generation of sexuality.
Oh yeah.
Those blue tights that go up to just her thigh and then nothing.
Yeah, a little bit of thigh exposed, cleavage.
That's like weaponized.
Yeah, she's a weapon. I would be pissed off if she were a real person. Just like, what are you doing? You're just gonna be there in my face and just fuck off. I feel threatened. I'm threatened.
Is the dialogue not popping up? This is weird. Like I hear the... God, that dude's gross.
Weird.
Look at that. Look at that shot.
That is,
Someone drew that.
Yeah.
That's weird. We're getting like the sound effects, but not all the... There it goes.
There we go.
But yeah, we can't hear the skeeziest dude ever talk.
Hiya, Harry.
A guy named Harry Canyon, which is a name for a gross butt.
Yeah.
Or a very bushy chotch.
What? They were being nice.
What was the
Oh, get it? It's a joke about a legal alien.
But it was an actual alien. What was the I was gonna drive me crazy. The kind of like
That's John Candy, by the way.
Yeah, he's all over this movie. What was the movie? It was an animated movie. It predates this, but it was like a blaxploitation, like sex comedy movie.
Oh, that's a Bakshi. It's shit.
With the it's a rabbit who's a black guy.
Fuck. I'll look it up. That's a Bakshi movie. It is called.
I was kind of getting a vibe of that, and I can't remember.
Those movies are really weird. Bakshi movies from back in the day. Like
Fritz
the Cat.
Yeah, and it's a super simple name. It's just like, it's going to drive me nuts. I like he has a corded headset here in the future.
Bakshi also did, we should watch The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that's what this reminds me of a lot.
Yeah.
That weird, half live action, covered over,
like this one's not rotoscoped. There's nothing in this one that's rotoscoped.
But they did a ton of it in the Lord of the Rings. This dude looks kind of like Aragorn looks like in that in the face.
Yeah.
And he has Rolling Rock and what looks like seltzer bottles in his square refrigerator. Yeah. Oh, it's like, look at that sandwich. But yeah, they just immediately start talking like Star Wars talk about Venusians, and he just makes a gross sandwich. He's like, yeah, just cab, lady. I don't care about
Heavy Traffic, Coonskin.
That's not the one I'm thinking of, I don't think.
Heavy Traffic, Coonskin, Wizards, Lord of the Rings, American Pop, Fire and Ice. It's got to be Coonskin that you're thinking of. I was going to say coon, but I didn't want to be wrong.
But then that's a trap.
That's a trap. That's a trap.
It's a trick. And he just brings this strange lady to his house, goes to bed naked. He's like, come in and fuck me or something.
Yep.
But then he made a sandwich, the grossest of mayonnaise
and cheese or something.
And then this is
it. This is one. Yeah, when I was a kid and I saw this, I was like, that was the moment right there.
God, that bush. That was fucking.
That was massive.
Yeah.
That was.
It's the size of her face.
But just the weird boob.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute. I can't do anything about this yet, but I'm gonna earmark this. I'm gonna put a bookmark right here.
How worn out are these sections of the VHS copies of this?
The Stars and Stripes.
He made it like he
was
giving
totally
her patriotic sex.
Yeah,
I was giving her the Stars and Stripes forever.
I was giving the old glory.
Gave her that Star-Spangled Banner.
More like boner. You know what I'm saying?
Star-Spangled Boner.
I was talking about sex the whole time. The whole time. You didn't even realize it.
There were boners on the flag. It was 13 boners that were red to symbolize the Indian boners, and the white ones to symbolize, obviously, imperialistic boners. 50 stars, those are the chicks it was nailing.
Yeah, and then the cops just harass him for no reason. Yeah. Wait, 95?
That's pretty good for 2030 rates.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume this is just what the world's going to look like after our inevitable collapse.
I'm looking forward to it because every kind of post-apocalypse movie has that guy with the weird laser eye.
Yeah, look at this is an 80s trope of the melty mutant bad guy.
Yeah.
That came like that weird RoboCop.
He's
that era of fear of nuclear power stuff.
Still
There was always melty, goopy, alien-looking mutants.
Well, because you got to think the people that were producing this stuff grew up as children in that weird era of hide under your desk. And shit.
That Toxic Avenger, all that idea of what nuclear stuff does. Hey, put out your cigar in my car, Dick. I like how slow air traffic
Jaws
goes.
7 joke there. Fuck you, Back to the Future 2.
But they're still selling hot dogs. like New York hot dog
and
stand.
He takes one bite and throws it out.
But
Fuck your face, robot.
It's futurized because a robot's a hot dog vendor, not that hot dogs evolved at all.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's still moose buttholes and random like
It's
rat.
just there's a robot.
It's all
soda.
rat vaginas and moose buttholes. It's all random.
Yeah, will you accept the charge? Future collect calls. Do collect calls even still exist for us?
Right?
I haven't tried one.
Yeah. That would be weird. Would you just like telemarketers and
You're
shit?
like, I have
drive up and be like,
unlimited-
hello, are you interested in
Oh, there's a soundtrack again. Yeah, like are telemarketer calls even still like really like it used to be like the biggest annoyance on earth?
Yeah.
And I can't remember the last time. Like you just don't answer the phone now.
Yeah, I don't recognize it. Fuck your face. You'll
Like,
leave a message if it's important.
Like fucking caller ID kind of took the wind out of their sails.
Right. Nice.
I like how slow the animation is. That's what gives it that weird creep vibe.
Well, see, it's not full 24 frames.
Yeah.
They would do it because to draw 24 frames a second is insane.
Yeah, that's
so what a lot of
computer
people
stuff,
did was they would do like halves, like it would be like 12 frames. So it's like slightly slower, but still gets the idea.
It gives it that weird uncanny valley,
like that weird, like yeah.
I remember when we fucked.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was cool, right?
Yeah.
We doing that again?
That was
or
awesome.
people are trying to kill me now, so are we doing that again?
You like totally touched my naked pee-pee. It was awesome.
Her voice sounds like the princess in Dragon's Lair. Just like very wispy, like, help me. Oh, God. Supposedly, speaking of Dragon's Lair, Don Bluth kickstarted a project to make a Dragon's Lair movie with the same anime. I don't know what the status of that is, but last I heard, the Kickstarter went off for it, so that's kind of exciting.
Nice.
Bring back old Dirk the Daring. Like this I like how a cabbie just getting mixed up in these weird adventures. Like I just give people rides, and now there's a deadly
I'm just a
space
cabbie.
sword.
I know all the hookers at the the police station.
Like,
but in out of the entire of New York, I know these 5 hookers.
I like that the briefcase counts the money that's in it. It has like a digital.
Yeah,
that's we should use that now for money handoffs.
Right.
So they sold the orb, and then that's how it's going to move on to its next phase, I guess.
Yeah.
It reminds me of there was a game on the GameCube called Eternal Darkness: Sanity's Requiem. Which was, for the most part, a Lovecraft ripoff. But throughout the game, you played different time periods of this family and characters relevant to these magic items and this deity and stuff.
Yeah.
And so you played through how it kind of moved throughout time to this family's like present day, and that's what this reminds me of. Is you follow this sinister thing over time. Now she betrays him. Yep, and then she doesn't know about his disintegrator backseat.
Yep. Oh, this was hilarious when she gets disintegrated. She's like naked.
Her clothes
first.
go first.
Yeah, she goes naked for a bit. She goes full skeleton, and then back to wait, what was that? And then it goes back to naked for a little bit before she.
So how long do you have to be a cab driver before you're that casual about murder?
Right?
Like he's just like, it sucks.
Is that part of orientation? You're just wondering. All right, there's a cab, there's the pedals. You get it. Disintegrated rain when you gotta murder people. You're gonna have to murder people, FYI. But anyway,
like every third one.
Like
how often in Uber do you have to kill the person you're picking up? Then he comes back. Anyway, so that was the story of Harry Kenyon and the prostitute.
Banging that broad.
Anyway, what do you got? You guys got any food around here? I want a hungry orb.
You got a mom?
And I like how she's just screaming nonstop the whole time. Hey, hey, hey. Like that horrified look is just blasted on her face.
Yeah.
And they're in Little House on the Prairie. Oh, okay, he makes her watch like a crystal ball in his own
watch
orbness.
the stories.
Well, which again, this is like the weirdest like MO for a villain.
Yeah.
Like,
this one actually might be my favorite. This is a different style of animation. You could tell it's pretty rad.
Yeah, that's where the nerdy kid gets jacked and goes to He-Man land.
Right. So in this movie, this universe, in order to get laid, you either have to be a scuzzy cabbie, super jacked Conan, or a robot.
Yeah. And it helps to be John Candy.
John Candy for all of them, except for the kid.
Because he's narrating this one.
Yeah, he plays both. I think his name is Gore or something.
It's it's something because it's
Ned and
it's each initial spells out. I can't remember now because I specifically read that because all of these are based on stories that were in the magazine.
Yeah.
And then this was one that went on to have like its own resurgent story, like it did its own thing, based on this jacked dude in a fantasy world.
He's just naked.
Yeah, and it just flies through space naked. This orb hates clothes.
We should be really high. This movie, like if 81, right? So, who this movie is for?
Wow! Whoa!
I like his dick.
Yeah. They did not go in the same detail they do on like the boobs and stuff. They're like, no one wants to see that wang.
Yeah.
Get it out of here. This is a more homophobic time.
There's just more of it. That's the point.
Multiply that by a few. What's funny is I can't tell if he's supposed to be black or if it's the lighting's weird because there's times that he looks white and times he looks like Nubian.
The lighting. Big.
My dork hanging out.
No way I was going to walk around this place with my dork hanging out. Maybe that's okay here.
Yeah.
You probably can walk around with your dork hanging out.
I would be
You're in a weird look at these guys.
If I was in
this is like from the Sleep album cover,
like, dude,
Jerusalem.
Yeah. Yeah, plus if I just got upgraded the way he did, I'd probably be pretty...
This is a stoner movie. This is like you're 15.
Yeah.
You're high on airplane glue and ditch weed. And you're...
Yeah, this is like if...
Bulatech?
This is like a weird pornographic expanded Golden Axe universe.
Exactly.
I always think of Joust.
It's like Joust Golden Axe, but with like more tits.
Yeah. Yay! We threw her in the tank. And this guy's like, fuck that. I have no information to go on, but I'm going to save that. It's funny he makes some line about how he's able to hold his breath a while to do this, but I was like, I don't think she can.
Right.
Because
how's she holding up?
Like, he swims a long
Are you just dragging a corpse?
Yeah. Man, that would be really hard to do. Like, the rope is across his neck, dragging.
Yeah, but he's jacked as fuck.
That long hair is nothing but drag. As someone with long hair who swam, it's nothing but drag. If you know what I mean.
If you know what I'm saying.
I was looking at the trivia page on it's like the IMDb or wiki page or something. Someone put, I don't know if I can, assuming I counted right, the body count of this movie is 69.
What? Really?
Yeah. I like the guy
there was a less body count in Cobra. All right, how many people died so far? Oh, we got 1, 2, 3.
A couple gangsters.
Yeah.
It's easy to lose track of.
You're going to get numbers at the end. There's a big battle. That's where the numbers come in. Because I'm like, I can't think of the stories. I'm like, 1 or 2 each story.
See, now he's whiter now. Or oranger. She's from the British colony of Gibraltar, also in this fantasy world. And now they're just like, so you want to fuck? Like,
yeah.
It just says, I'll give it to you
all right.
willingly. It's like, oh, good. I wasn't planning to rape you, so that helps.
Let's just, whatever.
Let's take that off. It was in the way.
That was ridiculous and useless.
Ridiculous. I think she might be the only blonde chick that gets naked in this movie. Or kind of brunette-y blonde. Oh, and then it's got like weird orcs.
Where's your dinger? Are you a boy or girl? I don't.
I love the monster. Like they're like ape and dog people. Like,
yeah, do you get a red rocket? What happens here?
Just that lizard looked awesome for no reason. This awesome multicolored lizard just peeking around. I love the imagination of this one.
This is somebody's D&D. It's like D&D but with tits.
Yeah, that guy looks like Jackalman from Thundercats, and there's kobolds everywhere.
This is somebody, like some DM came up with this story. Like he's like they're playing this out right now.
And I forgot this like flamboyantly gay emperor.
Oh yeah.
But they have like G.I. Joe weapons. Like every one of these sketches could be its own like cartoon series.
Yeah. Like
his voice acting is so funny.
Dodd. Oh, it's Milos, whatever the fuck his name is.
Look at him.
It is that guy. That twat. He needs to die.
Look at his eyebrows. They go
Guards.
like around the side of his head.
That's how bitchy he is.
Like they like castrate him. He's like, my junk. I just got this dork.
The blood is weird and cartoony.
Yeah. All of the way they.
Although yes, it's animated, but you get what I'm saying. It's like drip, drip, drip.
Yeah. And the way he hit, like the way his fist like bounces off and stuff, they look funny. I love that it's a laser machine gun. Like it still like fires casings out of the side. Oh God, he's Wolverine. I also like how this is a world where pants just aren't really a thing.
No,
like no one has
not
time
necessary.
for that. I put the chicken glass
under lights, mood lighting. Spare no expense.
Anyway, I had to put on a robe.
I like how he's like, I want you to steal the sacred Lochnar.
Yeah.
I'm like space prince wizard.
I didn't know Bruno was in this movie.
I want you to steal the Lochnar.
I want to see more tales of this gay emperor ruling.
Right? Guards.
Yeah. Weird gay Caligula.
Yeah.
Space emperor. He's like, you die, she die, everybody dies, and the movie's over. You want the movie to be over, do you? It's like, I guess we're gonna go break. Look at that. That's awesome.
That's
just
a great
I love those little moments. Just
it's like at Star Wars when they do an establishing shot and you see a little critter in the corner.
I like when they take the extra effort to put the wildlife in the world.
Yeah.
Like in Fury Road, a little two-headed lizard thing.
Right.
It's a neat little.
Yeah.
It's an animal that lives there.
Yep.
Part of that world. Not to quote The Little Mermaid, but it's part of that world.
Another redhead.
Yeah.
Another animated redhead.
Yeah.
That's
could
be.
I think. I don't want to be that guy. She might be underage. I don't remember how. I think she's supposed to be like 15, so that might be dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't know what fish years are like.
But when I saw it, I was
exactly. I
was older.
I made the same case for Babs Bunny talking to Brandon once on one of these. We did that video, Fake Chicks I Totally Do. And the bit we went into on that one was I pitched Babs Bunny, and he was like, wasn't she like 15 or something? I was like, yeah, they are like in high school and that. I was like, well, but I was 15 when I saw it. I'm extrapolating her forward now to me.
Well, see, Ariel was younger or older to me.
Right, yeah. So maybe, look at that thing. A nine-eyed furry crocodile. That's amazing. But yeah, so I made the same. But then I was like, oh, I'll be safe. Lola Bunny from Space Jam, okay? She can play in the NBA. So.
Yeah. So she's
not on roids. She knows Michael Jordan.
And Bill Murray.
Yeah.
It's kind of bonus.
Look at that weird run. Like, yeah, the animation's so funny.
It's not consistent. It's very like liquidy, like you know what I mean, like even the cab, like in the previous one when he was churning, it like went.
It's like very
stretched.
It's like that just pre the Max looking animation, like Aeon Flux. Like he has a gun on his back and he's just punching the shit out. I like she goes immediately from slit his throat to she went like within 2 seconds to, or I'll just fuck him. Never mind.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, like the guy's like, yeah, you're just mad she never fucks you, man.
Well, look at me. We're ugly. We're all ugly. What are we doing? Like we got a shot. Come on. You mean may make you like a steak sandwich or something?
There's some gray nipples.
Twice in one day. Yeah. What a place.
She also has like the hairstyle that He-Man had on the cartoon. Like the Prince Adam hairstyle.
Wouldn't that be a weird twist if she's like a shapeshifter and it is actually He-Man?
But yeah, and he's just like, I guess I'll just plow my way through this adventure. Yes, it was Coonskin, but I think it came out under a different name because I recognized that picture.
Yeah.
I think there was a re-release at some point or something because I remember it having a different name. Either that or I've lost my mind.
Yeah, I think
also possible.
The sky looks delicious here.
Yeah.
It looks like those.
Her boobs just like resting on his head.
Yeah.
She just went from like the
Fiend, you made love to me. We were gonna get married.
Because they were they're talking about
really?
under the sky, like the stars of all of us forever. And it's like, oh fuck you, I'm killing you myself. He's like, oh, toast.
All right.
I also like how this kid was nerdy or whatever, and now he's got the super body, but he also has like the mentality of like an action hero suddenly.
Right.
Like he's already like super daring and knows how to fight.
Yeah,
like,
he probably never had any experience close to this in his life. Not even imagined it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
A shut in.
And
then all of a sudden he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna leap off a building.
Now he's just Conan. You think the one chick's gonna be mad that he fucked another chick, even though it was in service of rescuing her?
I think it's just kind of an unspoken thing. Like, hey, this is only temporary. This is for fun. Don't get too attached. Look, giant bugs they can fly on.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's great. Just naked riding on that bug.
Yep.
Feeling that smooth carapace.
That explains the bush. You need the bush for protection when you're riding this mucus-covered...
Keep you from getting saddle sore.
Giant space locusts.
So I still have that page open to Coonskin, and I just caught under the reception thing or legacy. In September 2012, Bashki incorporated animation from Coonskin into a new short film, Trickle Dickle Down, criticizing Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney.
Nice.
That happened.
Nice.
Called Trickle Dickle Down.
Nice.
Also, this page was last edited 18 hours ago. People still keeping up with Coonskin.
Nice.
Not to distract. And now the gay dude's fighting the Milfy Empress chick, and I have no idea what like the politics of this world are.
Right? Like, they're both kind of horrible.
Like, this is just chaos. There's orcs fighting each other. I didn't know there were two factions of apes here.
Apparently. One's...
And then, like...
That dude's just caught in the middle.
They're fighting over ruling the old He-Man slime pit playset. Yeah, I have no idea what the greater... Like, I don't hate this world. I just want to know more about it. This is really interesting.
Yeah, what's happening? Yeah,
he's about to spearfish somebody.
Yep.
That was a long throw, by the way.
That's from science.
Yeah. Oh, he was, because he used his nerd powers.
Yep, that's from the nerd science.
And now they're both going to die by the power of the Narlock.
Lochnar.
Whatever. That was me. No one cares about death in this movie.
Yeah, they're
dead as shit. No one cares.
Who cares?
I don't care that I just created.
They don't have families. Who gives a fuck?
I just created a power vacuum in this world.
Hey, look at all these poor ass bastards. Leaderless.
Yeah, let's fly away on a bug and fuck. The bugs are just like completely like, all right, where we going, boss? It's another form of space.
Where
taxi.
to, chief?
It's the running fifth bug has a disintegrator in its back. It's another space taxi bug.
It was like,
and I like he's like, I'm not going back to like. I guess they said he could have used the magic orb to go back home, but he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna live here as a demigod.
Yeah, like yeah, absolutely.
Oh. I like he was like, yeah, that dude didn't use my power. Doesn't mean I'm lame.
This dude sounds like Trump. He's like, I am so awesome.
Yeah, I am the best orb.
I've done the best things.
I am the best.
I am the best.
Orb.
Even if you try to trap me, I could just go away.
If someone doesn't like me, they're losers. Yeah. It's not that I am evil and that they have willpower. Wow, there's an open window in that spaceship. That's dangerous.
Yeah. Everything just
throbbing a little. Even though I
like this one because the scale, like.
Yeah.
Of the orb, these people are all giant.
Yeah.
And
well, that dude's face is a nightmare.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And then again, like this weird, like it looks like Captain Hero from Drawn Together. Little Zap Brannigan vibe.
But also, he's a rapist.
Mm-hmm.
They list all of his crimes like murder, rape.
Yeah, but look at that! Look at that chin. They were asking for it.
Yeah.
Lincoln Stern. What a great name.
Oh, I know that name. I know that That actor.
I don't know.
He was in Animal House. Or
37 counts of rape.
Right. That's excessive.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a whole bunch.
Space Court's awesome. Like all these aliens around. Was everyone surprised he pleaded not guilty? Wouldn't you go for that? It's Space Gaston. I don't think he's gonna like cop to it. He's so pleased with himself.
John Vernon. I'm going to show you a picture. That guy.
What else has he done?
Animal House.
I know that name.
That voice. His name is Hanover Fist.
I get it. His face is so I can't. The chin is out of control. It sticks out further than his nose, which also sticks out incredibly far. And they still swear on the Bible this far in the future.
Right, and in space. Like, wouldn't they not know of... They'd have their own Bible that wouldn't have...
Yeah. That dude looks awesome. I love his glasses. Like, kind of robot eyes, kind of glasses. What's a zoo like? I wonder how much money that's worth.
Yeah. Is that good?
Yeah.
Is that a good one?
35,000. Is that a lot?
Is that a good one?
You're just hoping to just go by the big number. And then he's playing with the Lochnar. Boy, that lawyer is also like very cartoony lawyer bad. Preschooler's prostitute ring.
Yeah.
The hell kind of crime is that? That's hardcore.
That is hard.
Sold dope disguised as a nun.
I'd buy weed from a nun.
From that guy disguised as a nun. Like
it was like, hey. Dominus Vobiscum.
Whatever. Like Gaston dressed as a nun.
You want to get lit?
Dressed like Captain Crunch there. They still hang people on the...
They still doing hangings and... See, again, getting yoked.
I like it just said, like, tear them into little bitsy pieces and then bury them alive. Or, like, tear them... I was like, I don't know if I think the cut to little bitty pieces thing will get them. It's music. This is what 37 counts of rape will get you.
Yep.
Now, would that guy's testimony have really gotten him off on that laundry list of, like, if he had...
No, hey, he's a really nice guy. I know him. That's like, your angle?
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen him do anything bad.
Yeah.
That's your...
Like, was there no evidence in this case? Like how slowly he lumbers. Like, his steps are barely moving.
And why is
that little eyeball guy's awesome.
The
hurry.
And the spaceship is a castle, apparently, too.
Well, them calves. They're more defined than any other part of his body.
Or this movie.
Yeah. He just brought down the wall with his head. Like the whole space station shaking. Yeah, this is a space station that looks like a stone castle.
But it's falling down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gravity.
Even by 80s
gravity.
Space I love this eyeball robot that's like helping him out. Who is that? His little sidekick in Rape.
He's like, yeah, he's a rapey sidekick.
It's adorable though. Anyway, where'd it go? Well, we're boned. I like the shakiness, the T-Rex in Jurassic Park. It's wearing gloves. I don't know why that's funnier to me, but
white gloves. He's fancy.
Yeah. Or so, is he still paying him for the?
Yeah.
Those are $1,000 bills. So, like, what he was paid him for was to Hulk out and disrupt everything.
Yeah.
But I thought the magic orb is what made him do that.
Right.
Not that it was part of the plan. And then he just got jettisoned into space anyway.
Yeah, because fuck that guy. And then he disintegrates.
But,
That reminds me of that skateboard company that has the the hand with the tongue.
yeah.
Oh, this one's a good one too.
There's the actual like theme again. Yeah. This looks
You
like
guys would recognize this song from the Super Boobage South Park episode.
Major
Bubage. Major Bubage. Yeah. So this is an example of a song that has heavy metal in the title.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy metal.
I love this. This animation looks grittier than the other scenes.
Yeah, there's a rotoscoping on this.
Yeah. And like, the way they're all still except for the parts moving.
Yeah.
It looks like
so. Like that is clearly like they.
This is what the cutscenes looked like in Twisted Metal 2. Like when it everything would be kind of still and then one part would be moving in it. Super creepy.
Heavy metal.
Oh, this one where the guy he fights a bunch of zombie skeletons or something.
Yeah, yeah.
The movie takes a break from fucking for 2 or 3 scenes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he had some comedy relief with the last one, and then
nightmarish.
So that's actually
horror.
footage. I've seen that footage. You know,
know
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just rotoscoped it.
Yeah, I like that South Park did a heavy metal episode. You hear the music? It does remind me of that. Yeah,
that's the same song.
Yeah, it is. That's a great episode too.
Yeah.
Where Kenny's getting high off cat piss.
Yeah, and it's very much
cheesing his brains out. Hey, didn't half our plane get blown off a second ago?
Oh, well.
Gross.
Ew.
Just go ahead. Move you over.
His straps keep
Oh, right to the eye.
Nice.
Good shooting.
The animation on this is weird. Like the straps, watch his straps. If you could, they are always moving.
Yeah. And this has such a creepy vibe because
the
of
backgrounds are really
yeah.
great in it. You know, it's just.
But it's so fitting for the type of because this is about to become about monsters or whatever.
Yeah.
And this style fits it so well.
Well, I like the whistle of the wind through
Yeah.
the bullet holes.
I like how distinct each of these scenes are, but they each work. And they're dude's dead in his little pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still trying to think what we were saying earlier about whether what a movie like this would look like in a modern era.
I mean,
no idea.
nothing like this exists because they were also trying to piggyback off of the culture was changing. You know, Heavy Metal magazine and blah and heavy metal music.
It's before
and all
a lot
that.
of the things that
it was shoehorning in a lot of this music into that. That wouldn't happen today, really.
Yeah. Well, it's before a lot of the big trends of the 80s that would be in it if it was later.
Right.
It has a lot of things that aren't He-Man or G.I. Joe or those things that would be influencing Barbarian or Ninja fictions after that.
Right.
But it's before that, so it's got a lot of this reminds me of old war movies, almost like an old John Wayne movie style.
Yeah, exactly.
But
and the
Schwarzenegger's not as big a thing yet.
The tone and the pacing of it is still old school.
So it's that right window of time. Yeah, I don't know what just inventive collection of things would be on a modern.
I'm just saying it wouldn't happen. This was what $9 million budget, which is
it was,
pretty damn high.
It made 20, and I wonder how much of that is the people involved, like your.
Well, you got to because they farmed out 5 different companies.
That is true, and it has a really big music.
And then pay the music licensing. So
and animation was just more expensive now.
Yeah,
you can't do as much with computers and.
Yeah, I mean this was hand drawn shit. That's why it's rough.
I mean, There's
a certain craftsmanship to it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, a 2
Even
hour.
though it's kind of shitty looking, but it's still somebody drew
it looks,
that.
But it also, I mean, for its time, it looks like what animation looked like at the time.
Yeah.
It doesn't look bad compared to, other contemporary animated projects.
Right.
What Secret of NIMH? When did that come out?
Oh God, yeah.
Because that's a Don Bluth kind of.
Don Bluth.
Because he brought in a lot of the more.
Bluth of Luth.
Yeah. Which Secret of NIMH is a great.
That's a good one. I like that.
That's a good one for example of things that were kind of for kids at the time, but are
still
freaky
dark
as
and
shit.
creepy
Yeah,
as shit. Like Dark Crystal.
Yeah, I think Secret of NIMH.
This is This is the horror element here.
Yeah, I think Secret of NIMH is the perfect amount of going to fuck your kid up to see it. It's just the right amount of nightmare inducing that to put weird psychological questions in a young brain and make you feel weird stuff without being too far over the edge. It's still about cartoon mice, but then they discover that their entire life is a strange fabrication by a chemical science plant, or their religion turns out to be that they're lab rats and Nicodemus and magic. It's just freaky, but it's really just about this mom trying to protect her kids. It's such a.
I like how the zombies come attack. He's like, "Fuck that!" and just leaps out of the plane.
Yeah, I'm not getting this Romero movie in the air.
Just nope. But this is the irony here.
Whip, solve that problem.
Nice.
I'm a good.
I'm gonna grow a beard here.
I'm good at this. My life is rad. That's one of my favorite tropes that's come across these movies. My life is rad.
My life is rad.
Uh-oh. So many planes.
Zoinks. But from
it's supposed to be
wars.
like the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah. See, that's an old biplane there, and yeah.
You blew it up. Damn you. Huh. Guess I didn't discover this place. I wish cell phones were a thing. That music's really good. I like how it has soundtrack and score music woven really well.
Yeah.
Oh, the skeletons are great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so creepy. What year was the Black Cauldron?
Ooh, good question.
Because that's kind of what these skeletons remind me of, too. Because that was some early Disney before they were, that's one that gets...
Well, yeah, they had a lull, they stopped doing
Yeah.
animation for a while.
Yeah, because they had, old ones, your Cinderellas.
And then they just did all those damn, the whatever.
They did, that Scrooge McDuck Christmas special at one point. And then,
1985, Black Cauldron.
That was still after this, yeah.
Another good one, Last Unicorn.
Yeah. I met the guy who designed and wrote The Last Unicorn at a con.
Nice.
I can't remember his name now, but...
So now here's another comedy relief.
Yeah. See, this is a much brighter animation already.
This is brighter, but it's very stylized.
It looks like Hugo Weaving from The Matrix.
Yeah, but the people have unique shapes, how they drew.
This looks like Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
The way they move is all like dancing.
If people do that in real life?
Yeah.
Are you insane?
Constantly undulating.
Do you have Parkinson's? I'm sorry. What's wrong?
Oh, this is the one where the aliens do coke.
Yeah.
The voters have a right to know about space mutation, by the way, is the plot
apparently.
of this so far. Mr. Anderson. Like the way he stood up, like he grabbed the desk.
Like, son of a
raised from his shoulder.
I like that practical effect too, the weird lens flare.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's the 80s right there.
Little shadows over the Pentagon. Close Encounters looking. Oh, look, the one redhead chick at the table.
Wonder what's going to happen here.
She's probably not getting fucked by a robot. No one noticed that?
Big smiley face, like.
And something uses that for a logo. I know I've seen that I can't remember.
Dead mouse.
So, yeah, something like that. Yeah, but that looks so familiar.
Yeah.
But yep. Oh, she's wearing the thing as a necklace. Somehow it got on her boobs. Yeah.
Okay.
Like he's like motorboating or trying to get to the enchanted magic emblem. What an unnecessary device. A straw.
Why not lasers?
Anyway, we just needed to kidnap
get it?
this.
The Coke. It's a Coke reference. It's just they snort up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they snort it up too. It's all tied together.
Yeah. And then this is the.
Did they ever create curly Coke straws back in the 80s? like crazy straws?
Do Coke through a crazy straw.
Ooh, this one's got a fan on it.
And he dies horribly. Oh, he was a robot that the alien sent to smoke screen people talking about aliens. I gotta put this asshole back together. What a great phrase. That's your concern? Dry cleaning?
Dry cleaning.
Who's gonna pay for the? First off, that outfit's dry cleaned. Calm down.
You're right. Second, you're in space now. Like.
Wow, you're pretty stupid, huh?
Pretty dumb. This is going to be really easy for me.
Yeah, this is not.
This is not going to present any challenge whatsoever. See, he just in here.
I like the weird like little space roaches. Yeah, classic sex robot.
Yep.
Anyway, we better get out of here. We're probably on all kinds of news right now. Then this part of the movie is like,
it's just weird.
You know how like a movie pops on this is the part where you put on 3D glasses. This is like the characters in the movie do drugs. This is the part you should probably do some drugs.
This is the part the airplane model glue. Just start sniffing that right now.
It's about to just get scenic and music-y for a little bit.
Exactly.
And, not much is going to go on.
It's like the second side of Dark Side on the Moon.
Yeah. Maybe just get ready to do some blow and, we'll see you in the next
But blow
sketch.
is not like probably not like a really relaxy. I don't know. I've not done it myself, but whenever I do see it, people are dancing or doing business and being douchebag bros.
Because they're
it's not like sitting back and
they have a blow
letting
Zamboni.
Yeah, they have a Zamboni.
But they call it like Nonar. Yeah, they are getting fucked up by the... They're just doing it off the floor. And now let's just cruise space.
Yeah.
Space travel would be safer for just getting fucked up and cruising.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be so hard to hit anything.
Exactly.
It's so
the band is called Brown Floyd. It's very
Pink Lloyd.
Stink Lloyd.
Stink Lloyd. There's the Enterprise. There's like a jetpack looking thing. But yeah, this
crunchy nougats, part of your balanced breakfast, bro.
But yeah, like if you're just watching this movie without drugs involved and not with the specific intention of masturbating, like I don't know what the sequence is.
Yeah.
Like it has nothing to do with the weird like space orb.
Basically,
robots do drugs. And,
you blew your wad several minutes ago, basically. You gotta...
It's your refractory period.
Exactly. You gotta wait until it comes back.
It's another one of them fire bushes.
There it is.
Them nipples are at full attention, too.
Yeah.
I like how the robot's just laying there fully, like...
Just like, yep.
He's just, like, laying like there's no articulation.
So, she's concerned about her boyfriend, really?
Yeah. First off, you fucked a robot, which is essentially
it's
a
like
toy.
extra.
Yeah.
Well, it's extra vibrator basically.
Yeah,
It's,
I mean,
so
like,
it's not
cheating to fuck an object, right?
No.
I mean,
That's
like,
what vibrators are
if
for.
a dildo could talk, yeah.
Right. She would have she has no use for a dude now, basically, at all. Like, this thing could talk.
Yeah.
It would listen to her for hours.
It can probably do cool robot stuff, like vibrate its own piece
And give Uncle Polly a cake in Rocky IV.
be articulate. Like, what are these giant, like, mouse ears for on it, though?
He's a good listener. See?
Oh, they're talking about getting married. I don't know if you can marry a robot.
Oh, wait, is he falling for her?
I think so.
What a wiener, man. Let it go.
There's those little space roaches again.
Space sluggies.
It was like, oh, you're Jewish.
Ew. What?
I forgot. Are you like we just fucked?
Yeah, we a bunch.
But I forgot. I was not paying attention to your dick. So. This is a cool looking. That's some Martians are people too. Like, I love just the visual of this. Like,
it's
this
cool.
location.
I like it.
Awesome.
Yeah. There needs to be more.
I want to see video games that take place on this.
Absolutely. See? Yeah. Calling every minute.
Yeah, this part's just for the song.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, we got to fill up the soundtrack. Whoops.
Like this movie can't figure out if it's a movie or a concert. It's part laser light show, part narrative.
Yeah, this is the laser light show section.
And like at one point the movie's like,
now they're stoned and trying to park in space.
Like at one point the movie's like, oh yeah, this was about a space orb. Like back at the plantation house, the little girls watching this in the orb, like, so what do we?
Yeah, these two dudes get totally fucking stoned, right?
She's just like, so what am I supposed to be taking from this?
He's like,
oh, but yeah, I'm super evil. Sorry.
I'm sorry, this was bad.
But yeah, so that robot.
They're like Cheech and Chong, but like weird slug people from
just
space.
Like, I know that robot. He's a cool dude. He did get Jewish married to that redhead chick.
And he is circumcised.
So that happened. Yes, it cuts right to the house. It's like, so they crashed into the space station.
Into the space station is fucking hilarious. I didn't have anything to do with that really at all, but
she's like, can I at least have a chair? You just have me cowering in the corner for 5 hours.
Anyway, sorry about your dad. Was that your dad a while ago?
But look, he had that pencil mustache and was an astronaut. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't. I know.
He was driving that car and he's like 50. Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to watch one more, then I'm going to kill you. But this one is one about.
Is this the chick?
I think this is the one about the orb actually being destroyed, which destroys the orb in the present. Like, he watches his own. It's like, oh God, I just told you about me getting blown up.
Weird.
It's weird. Yeah, it gets all like Lost Highway where it ends in the beginning. Like,
yep.
Yeah, this crashes and makes mutants.
Now this is a metal song. This one, the last one was, and then this one.
This is more like dystopian Mad Max. Like,
I like this one a lot, and it's really colorful.
Yeah, very bright. It looks like the setting Sonic the Hedgehog takes place in, with his long pipes and just over wilderness.
Weird space cowboy there.
Yeah,
and a space elf.
Hell, space dwarf, and a space different dwarf. Got a little backpack. Yeah, this one starts to become about like wasteland mutants, so it makes me think of Mad Max.
And the music and everything, yeah.
Because this orb blows up and turns them all into hideous monsters.
Huh?
Oh no!
I wonder if I'm going to become an evil guy.
I have these long.
I'm like a quarter there.
Yeah. Probably just turn green and get a horned helmet.
Yep.
Ought to be good.
Lose my pupils.
Gross.
Yeah.
The volcano just erupted slime.
It's got a cold.
Oh, it's just snot, guys.
Volcano. Mountain's got allergies.
Why did we get this close to this?
This makes no sense.
Look at the clouds. I like how they're not moving.
They're just really weird.
Textured like, I don't know. It looks like turds.
They look edible.
Yeah. Although it's still not moving. And then this is the origin of like every comic book villain of the era. It's like they fell in green sludge and now they're monsters with powers.
Yeah. And I apparently produced a helmet.
Now he's Michael Jackson in Thriller. Then he said, "Death to all who oppose us." 2 seconds and get
But what are we about, though? That's the thing. Like, can we just figure that out first?
Can we get an ideology before we start killing people?
Before we need an ideology.
We need to know if they oppose us.
That can be opposed.
Yeah.
We haven't even established that. Let's start there first.
Well, I got an axe.
Death to all who oppose us. Well.
And now they have all these.
But this song, "Mob Rules" by Black Sabbath, is awesome for this scene.
And they got all these Wasteland Raider weapons and like an army of tamed dragons. This is where it's joust the movie.
This is where it gets heavy metal right here. There's just
and this is
fucking Dio singing and a war with bats.
They're just dead.
Just
oh fuck.
You guys shut the fuck up.
It's kind of like where Heavy Metal 2000 faltered because it's one giant narrative that takes place in a setting like this.
Yeah.
And it doesn't like move around.
And it was just boring.
Because it's all about this one barbarian chick in a setting like this.
Right.
But yeah, it doesn't have all these kind of elements of the different settings.
Yeah.
I only saw Heavy Metal 2000 like once.
Me too.
I remember renting it.
I watched it. I actually worked at a movie theater when it was out. And I watched like parts of it and I was like, this is garbage.
Yeah. There was talk of, as I was reading up on this, a third heavy metal movie has been kind of in limbo for a while, like even as far up as like 2014, 2015.
Weird.
That there were rights to it floating around, then someone else picked up the rights. And supposedly there is supposed to have been a Heavy Metal 3 or whatever they'd call the third one. And it's still just in development hell now, but it may still happen. It hasn't been shut down.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see what
I think they should do it maybe doing on television or streaming and do episodic.
Maybe like a Netflix thing. Or
yeah, do episodes.
I'm wondering, like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
just do short stories. Like,
I'm kind of curious, like, if you were to make a movie, like, if you were to make Heavy Metal 3, like, what minds you would bring together. Like, if you want to get, like, a fucking Terry Gilliam or a Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
Like, who you'd bring together to
del
make
Toro
some of these.
Would make a really good one.
I mean, he's my go-to for everything weird or fantastical.
Yeah. But it also has to be action as hell.
Yeah.
So it's a... Wait, are you a boy or a girl?
Oh, my God.
I can't... Jesus Christ.
Large baby, what do you want?
Large tuxedo baby.
Alec Baldwin and Boss Baby, but gay. What are you doing? They're all sad about, like, we're being taken over by space monsters.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Well, I know.
We're at the Twist-omosphere for our strange religion. But even just to draw this takes some weird, like, imagination to...
Yeah.
This world is so, like, they're attacking Easter.
And then this weird buttress thing.
Yeah.
That he's got to pump. Right?
Like he's dancing on
it. And then it just...
That didn't help. That was a lot of to-do for nothing.
Compensating much.
Yeah. Hey, guys. Do you oppose us or death?
I don't know. What
they don't even ask him. Oh, no. God. No, giant baby.
Giant tuxedo
Look at his
baby.
stomach going. He died twice. 3 times. That was horrific to watch. And I like how it transitioned
that's
to
a good
him.
transition, yeah. This one's the well-crafted one, you know, that's
also kind of like kind of Tank Girl-ish.
Taint Girl?
Tank Girl.
Oh.
Just in that wasteland look.
Yeah.
As I was, that weird dystopian. Every dystopia at
this
once,
part
basically.
is a little rushed.
Yeah.
You know,
the textures are not very good here.
Yeah, well, it's rotoscoped stock footage, basically, and then...
Looking at this fucking dragon's asshole. This music, it's kind of like the beginning of the first Clash of the Titans, that bird flying over the sea for scene after scene. Oh, a little more of the bird's butthole. A little more. Thought we were done, but we're not.
We're not.
Just a little bit more going.
Just making our approach over here. And if you look out to your left, you'll see the Grand Canyon.
We're having to keep spinning. There's a bad storm going on.
I don't know why it's flickering.
Yeah. It gets to a little greener area.
This was cool. There's like this giant monster thing.
Yeah, that
with
giant
a city
rib
inside
cage
of it.
and spine is fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of Golden Axe, where like level 2, you're on the back of a giant turtle this village is built on. I don't know why. It's a big ass turtle. We built a city on a shell.
Button mash your way through this shit.
The next level, it's on the back of a giant eagle. I don't know. Once
again, button mashing.
Watch out for the skeletons that live in it. They're dicks.
More button mashing.
And now we're in a network of pipes inside a skeleton city.
We're inside the Death Star.
This is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
I love how it doesn't even care the level of nonsense it is.
It's
just fucking awesome.
It's just,
This is just a billion pipes inside a skeleton facility that a dragon priest is going to. This is your problem if you're not on board.
I'm sorry. Are you not following this? Or?
15 minutes ago, 2 aliens did lines of blow on the floor and crashed. And then, this weird battle priestess pops up. Goes on a murder spree. I'm going to have to strip down. We haven't had boobs in a minute.
There it is. What's her name?
I forget her name. That's her name. I don't know. Boobst. God. It's one of those ones I could tell you didn't ask. That very slow butt walk there. You need to watch every movement
of cheek.
Yeah. She takes a pretty long swim. Like, they just indulgently made this scene of water sparkling.
Yeah.
They're like, she's going to swim across the pool. We just cut to over there?
Yeah.
No, we're going to watch every, bit of shimmer of the water. Because it's not even like a nudity thing. Like, you don't even see anything. That spiked silverbush.
Yeah.
That is pure fantasy nonsense.
That is a spite bush right there.
To a giant statue of herself. That's it. We'll do battle at the Mantapus to claim my daughter's awesome boobage at the bestiary of the Mantapus.
She had a swim and then
to take out
get her gear, which is basically just S&M. So this is totally rotoscoped, I believe. Yeah. This segment, it seems like.
I like that she still has makeup on though. Like she has this silvered hair and purple stuff on her eyes.
Just starting with lipstick. The socks, like that asshole in the gym locker room.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't mind this, but
they're taking their time on this.
They're taking their time. It's very impractical.
I like there's not a strap.
I'm putting on my fight gear.
It just sticks to her boobs. It doesn't wrap around or anything. Oh yeah, that's gonna help.
That's
That's the support harness for the
She's
thong.
a warrior. She needs protection.
This is somehow...
This is video game logic.
Yeah, this is somehow
characters.
Armor Class 30. And she did her nails, too, by the way. They're she painted her nails pink and all this.
Yeah.
They're really milking this. Oh, put on that one shoulder pauldron. That'll... Yeah, you want to protect that arm.
Yeah. It's a throwing arm. It's a pitching hand.
Yeah.
It's a pitching arm.
I mean, that aside, it looks pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Than whatever the dad from Superman's saying right now. And take your magic sword and go murder some mutants. There's another thing. I don't know what the plot of this is really. There was a ghost in some secret society of warriors?
No, they were calling Tarna. Yeah. That was what that was. She's the last of these warrior people that protected this planet, apparently. Yeah. So she's like the last Mohican
just in
of
case,
that.
Just in case wasteland mutants attack.
Yeah, and so they had to do the spinny shell.
Okay, now that's cool.
And they called her, and now has the power of Grayskull.
Yeah, now she's going to ride in on her joust dragon and start rocking tits. And then, like, at one point they capture her, and he's like, I'm going to flog her. There's a lot of scenes just flying on this bird. Sorry it took me so long, guys. My gear is way over there. My equipment is really far away.
Plus, I'm on a bird. Which typically are fast, but this guy's made of just flesh.
Yeah.
No feathers.
Yeah, it's
not
weird.
light.
Yeah.
Uses a lot of energy here.
It looks like you're too late, Tarna. I think everybody's dead.
Whoops.
Not a lot left to save. Whoop. The bird's not good at landing. Yeah, that even does the little... this is joust.
Yeah, this is joust.
It does that weird little walk. Just slow to a stop. Highlance wins. He's like, am I late? This is not okay. That dude looks like
that guy's smoking from his neck.
So and they left an axe in him and 3 other things.
3
they do not clean up after their
weapons.
massacres. And his neat squirrel.
Oh,
his
yeah,
head is off.
They cut the Zeus's head off.
Yeah. Her high heel battle boots. Yeah, I probably should have done this earlier. There's nobody left to save. Oh, this looks so delicious. I like the way the makeup keeps going like around her face. Well, time to go kill some fucking wasteland mutants, I guess. This place sucks. His wings are barely flapping.
He's a very impractical bird.
Yeah.
He's like flesh, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's...
It's like a pterodactyl.
He's a meat thing. See, this one has a more expanded world.
It does, yeah. It's really
she goes to a different town.
Yeah.
That...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is part, yeah.
This is taking place on the dirtier scenes in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Like just another part of the world.
They fly on bats.
Yeah. So one thing I like about Guardians of the Galaxy this reminds me of is like aliens aren't specific races. Like that's just a purple guy.
Yeah.
That's just a green guy. I like their little saddlebags. All right, sit here, Joust Bird. You got to tie him off because they might just roam.
So the one not metal band, but also one of my favorite bands is coming up.
Mm-hmm. So this orb is showing this girl a lot of nudity, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, she's like, is this appropriate for me to watch?
Yeah, I'm 9.
Just look away during this part. But
Close your eyes, you get it.
I'll tell you when it's done. The cabbie is plowing this. He's giving her the stars and stripes.
So they were just murder blasting everywhere. Just murder bukkake all over the place. And then they're like hanging out at a bar. I guess they need bartenders, so they're kind of choosy with who they kill, I guess.
It's like Old West bad guys. They just live for the fight.
Yeah. Probably my favorite band on the soundtrack. Devo.
Look at them keytars.
Yeah.
I like he's playing a drum thing. Like it has a bagpipe drum. Wow.
Yeah.
That's so creepy. That looks like the mask that what was that movie with Michael Fassbender where he just wears the big wooden head?
Oh, Frank.
That's what that guy looks
Yeah.
like. Frank. He's dead.
Whoa! I like how he jumps on people.
Yeah.
Sorry about my haircut. It's unfortunate. Aww.
I'm just gonna order whatever that is.
Apparently it's Japanese.
I'm gonna need to get fucked up to do this. I like how sleazy these space mutants are. Like, we're murderous rampage things. We're also really dirty, scuzzy fuck monsters, too. Just so you know, don't think that we're one-dimensional and just kill people with, weird arrows. We'll also have gross sex with you. Non-consensual, of course.
Preferably.
Maybe she wants to fight.
Maybe she wants to fight. Broke his nose.
And pulled out a sword. Does she ever talk, or does she just like Clint Eastwood in this?
Silent. There it is.
Yeah, like
nice.
Oh fuck.
Ooh.
Oh. I thought you were supposed to check weapons when you came in here. Head every time.
Yeah.
Keep the change. Put it on my tab. Anyway.
Tab. Tab sounds good. Can I have a tab?
Sorry, I stepped in green. Yeah, where's the jukebox? Keep the change. He's like, could you ask the question you're trying to ask?
I don't think she could talk. Why he's a wise bartender? He does not look like he would produce that voice.
Couldn't she have asked him that question before murdering those people? Showed up. Hey, I'm looking for where this is over the green glow. Didn't have to.
We didn't.
I mean, she didn't have to order the drink either, I guess.
Exactly.
She's like, well, while I'm here, I like to buy something.
Yeah, I like to support small business. When I'm on my murder spree.
They're like, I can't believe that worked. She looks so pissed. She's like, God damn it. Flew all the way over here, fell in the first net trap. You stupid bird. I'm going to cut off so many of your heads.
Hey. I'm creepy gross.
He's somehow grosser than the other ones.
Yeah, right. Tarakian, that's it.
Yeah. Nothing has explained what a Tarakian is.
Right.
It'd be like in all that, like if Star Wars, they never explained what Darth Vader was, or the Force,
Jedi, or the Force. Yeah.
There just was that, and you had to just deal with it. And more people got fucked.
Darth Vader had sweet tits.
Rocking boobs.
Rocking boobs.
The guy looks like mutant Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta fix my hand still. Hey, did we figure out our ideology yet?
Yeah, I mean...
What are we about?
What are we about?
Okay. Who's a good boy?
Who's your boy?
Are these pets or people? I don't even know at this point. Was this a guy I know? His coat has stayed very
Are they
bright.
on Jakku?
Yeah. 60 portions.
Way to cover the snatch because we're polite.
Yeah, you just flew right into a net. I like the detail in his hand, like the little like bars connecting his fingers to the palm. It's neat. And he just went right into whip mode. He's like, I'm just going to whip her and throw her in the trash. That's all.
That's how he does. Yeah, just...
He was like, okay. It was like, we whipped her up, threw her in the skeleton pit. I don't really see any need to do anything else.
I guess we're done here for the day.
Here's your shit, by the way.
Yeah. You want your sword back, too?
We're just going to set all this up for you. That guy was unrelated, but we still need to throw him away. Oh, no. They're going to kill the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, good job, Joust Dragon. The guy looked like, fuck just happened.
Jesus.
Oh,
I was having the best time of my life.
Then I hit a
I'm glad I had that, though. I'm glad I had that moment.
Then I hit a pipe. Why did they strip her down, like, logistically? Why didn't they threw her gear back anyway and she put it on here?
It's weird.
Why didn't she just stay clothed? Well, that whole capture thing didn't go well. Were we going to kill her or something? I don't even know.
I like his helmet that the hair still sticks out on the sides.
It has those weird like
part
beams that go under the eyes and along the cheek. There's a steam powered. Ooh. Poor guy. Oh fuck!
Damn.
She is just having a hard time.
She's not having a good day at all. This is one of those days.
She started off decapitating.
Should not have got out of bed today.
This really is probably the longest of the sketches.
This is the most fleshed out.
This is the one that's almost a movie unto it. This is why Heavy Metal 2000 kind of was in the same vein as this.
So to recap, we've got
the
opening scene.
Yeah.
Cool dude, cool dad on in a car coming out of space. Orb.
started
shows
telling
up, says "Oogie Boogie," and starts telling
space taxi.
Space taxi.
Another fantasy magical wasteland.
Wait, which one?
The Jack Dude. Gay Emperor versus
Gay
MILF
Emperor. Banging girls.
Yeah.
Then we had
I forget which one was after that.
the judge one.
That was right after that one.
Yeah, Hammer Fist.
Yeah.
Then
look at his little like saw hand. Yeah. Then the space aliens doing blow. I feel like we're skipping one, but it's all a blur. All the pieces of this movie are so like disparate.
Right.
Yeah. So they're gonna like duel now? That's awesome. While the green orb watches. Oh, that's a deep cut.
She's gonna need stitches.
Yeah. Yeah, for like the badass action hero, she kind of gets her ass kicked throughout this thing.
Yeah. She just really cut off three dudes' heads. And
what?
Oh.
What a very specific
like
function of that. Anyway, you don't need that. There we go. Turn it back on. Yeah, he's totally like a He-Man figure.
Uh-huh.
Get him, dragon. Oh. Yeah, that thing is dead as shit.
Yep.
He just buried that in its... Oh!
Just stick a pipe to that.
I love 80s movie rules.
Revenge death.
Well, like, that the more not weapon an item is, the more damage it does. Like, lead pipes will hurt more than actual, like, swords.
Right.
Oh, this is going to punch him in the face. That was brutal.
It went through it.
I don't know where that was 10 minutes ago, but
yeah.
That dude had, like, a trucker hat on. I love this movie. By the way, I'm bleeding pretty bad here. Let's go, Dragon. That Dragon is fucked up, but he is a trooper.
He is hanging in there.
He is keeping this game going. All right, let's get you to the saddle, man. You're not doing okay.
I'm raw dogging it.
Yeah. Do you like the feel of my firm-toned ass on your bare back? Kinda, actually.
It's kind of cold, actually.
Spine is riding up my gooch.
That's okay. I got a giant bush to protect me.
Oh, yeah, and then she comes and, like, destroys the orb.
That's what it is. I remember now. Okay, yeah. She has to sacrifice herself.
She sacrifices herself, but the little girl turns out to be her reborn.
It's a cycle.
Yeah.
It's a cycle of Cabby.
Yeah. It's a 10-part. It's really complex.
It's really complex. 10-part.
Circle of life, though.
You got to get the stoner guys.
I love how the orb goes, no.
No, you didn't.
But yeah, she destroys the orb, which destroys the orb telling the story currently. Because, yeah, but this little girl, like the dragon comes and picks her up. It turns out she is Tarna reincarnated. Because the orb just killed itself telling the story. Like, I don't...
Here's the one thing that's not animated in this whole thing. Watch. They ran out of time to do it. Super cheesy.
That's awesome.
Super cheesy.
That's great. That's clearly...
But they were going to rotoscope that probably. But they were just like, fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
Boom.
Make it green.
Yeah.
That looks... I love it, though. That looks great.
Yeah.
It looks great how wrong it is.
It's just way out of... Yeah.
Just blew up a model dollhouse. So her life is kind of over now.
Yeah.
House blew up. Dad got melted by a space orb. I'm going to be a ward of the state.
Hopefully didn't damage the vet or the Hagar.
Yeah. But it's all gone out in the hills of Iowa, wherever the hell she lived. Well, then the little dragon comes down out of nowhere.
Like, you need a lift.
I'm going to show my tits.
To everybody.
Like, it just goes and hugs it. Like, hello, strange purple pterodactyl.
New dad?
Well, I guess she learned about it from watching the orb, so she knows what it is.
Oh, yeah. She empathized with it, I guess.
She's like, I understand. I just watched a show about this.
But then she was just like, I don't know. It's a little too graphic. I don't know. She's just critiquing the...
Yeah, so now she's gonna. So now she's gonna go fight evil. So this is all about what it takes for a Terrakian to be born.
God damn! I mean, it's like it's pretty complex.
Very specific sequence of events,
circumstances. World War II guy. You gotta have John Candy.
World War II guy.
Yeah.
First, you need a green space orb to tell you about the green space orb.
Right.
That's gonna
you gotta
talk about itself.
John Candy.
Soft landing. Yeah, that's I forgot. Yeah, they have titles to all the different
more Devo.
Yeah. What a soundtrack.
Oh, Radar is Riggs, not Hagar. My bad.
Yeah. So like whatever
Riggs, not Hagar was on that first one. I always thought it was Hagar, but no, you're right. It was One Way Ticket to Midnight Heavy Metal, the later one that was.
Whenever
Hagar.
you make this movie, do you make all the scenes first and pick music, or start with a soundtrack and force the movie to the soundtrack?
I think I
don't know what order.
Because it's kind of. They probably just threw it all in. Yeah, Harry Canyon.
Also, this music doesn't really fit the tone of what we just saw.
No, it's Devo. They're awesome.
Yeah. It was like we just saw this, and another Terrakian is born. Yeah. Crack that whip.
Working in a coal mine.
Like, it just doesn't...
Blue Oyster Cult, veteran of the Psychic Wars. I mean, I guess they did have some pretty fucking metal titles of their songs, but... Stevie Nicks? I don't remember that. Oh, yeah. Open Arms. I remember that was on Harry Canyon.
Blue Oyster Cult. Isn't that Don't Fear the Reaper?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I know of them.
Den. That's right. It was Den.
Because it's his first. It's his 3 initials.
Yeah.
I don't remember what his full name is, but. And then apparently I read there was another sequence they were going to put in but got cut out, and one of the transitions is a little like roughly assembled to connect 2 stories. There's supposed to be a third one, or that was going to go between them. Dan and Den. Yeah, because his name is Dan something, because that's the D in Den. Captain Stern, that was on one. The guy that committed 37 rapes.
And kindergarten.
Yeah, preschool prostitution.
Prostitution.
Eugene Levy was Captain Stern, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's go play this song one more time.
Based on a story about Dan O'Bannon. I can see that. Dan O'Bannon. Do you know him? He wrote basically everything. Aliens.
Basically everything.
Basically everything cool. Return of the Living Dead, which is an amazing movie, and Alien. I
get you.
All over the place.
Well, that makes sense. They wrote an Alien.
Taking a ride on heavy metal.
So beautiful and so dangerous.
That's just them getting high. So beautiful and so
dangerous. That's the one where
dangerous.
the Jewish wedding one. What was dangerous about that one?
Yeah. Just drugs, I guess.
Yeah, this is just Space Bill and Ted.
That's all it is.
This is the weirdest one.
That is the weirdest one.
Because it's so, like, out of nowhere. I know the robot's name is just Robot. But it has the least amount of, like, connective tissue or having anything to do with the orb. There's not even really a plot to it. They just... Some aliens kidnap a chick.
The robot one...
They fucking do drugs. And that's just... It's just what happens, man.
And then Tarna.
Yeah. And then this led to this.
So to make a Tarnakian...
Okay, Tarnakian.
You got to go through all of that. You have to go through Space Dad.
It's Joseph Campbell wrote about it. It's the hero's journey.
But why the high alien middle section?
Yeah, I don't know what that part is. Was there something going on that we should have been watching, and that was sort of a distraction? We're like watching the wrong ship.
Yeah.
Or do you just have to fuck so many redheads along the way? And
maybe that's it.
And that was part of what was going on there, and it was just keeping the head above water.
See, she's not any head. She's just it's white.
Yeah.
So you have to fuck the pigment, but only redheads out of.
Well, white is all the colors or none of them. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I'm a fan of the silver bush. That wouldn't be
Silver Fox. That would be.
Well, she is a silver fox, but or Silvermane or whatever the girl version of that is.
Yeah, because that's dudes, right?
Yeah.
Silver Fox. You like Silver Dudes?
Silver Sable would be. That's a Marvel character named
Eagle,
Silver Sable. I don't know.
Space Hawks. That was a cool show.
I don't know. What I'm getting at is I think colored bush is one of the most erotic things a girl can do. That's pretty fantastic because it only occurs in this. It takes. Do you know the effort it takes to dye bush? I've seen it like twice in my life. It's the fucking holy grail. You got a purple chotch? Time out.
Time out. The fuck is this Willy Wonka shit?
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a totally different commitment than shaving. Because shaving is upkeep. This is you took that Kool-Aid dye.
It's extra
and
keep.
You put it. You grew it out, then trimmed it, then dyed it, then cleaned to where it stained around your skin off, and you just wore that for a while. It's under clothes most of the time. It doesn't even matter. For 10 minutes out of the day, this is
really appreciate that thing, don't you?
Yeah. You really.
I will reciprocate.
You really want.
Can it be?
You really want that to be purple? I didn't make mine purple. That would be weird if I did it. You think the Joker went and made his fucking shit green? No, it's just on his head.
Mine's blue, front to back.
He's not green.
All the way.
Oh, is it starting over?
I would just do my ass hair.
I think it's starting over.
Well, that was it.
Yeah,
Heavy metal.
Pause it so don't have the sound bleeding in. Yeah, that is a movie that I don't. There's nothing really like this movie. Like
right,
it just stands on its own. Like,
it's its own thing.
Yeah, like because it's in the world of animation or live action, it's just fucking bonkers.
It is bonkers. Like why that exists.
But it's also very much like a movie version of the magazine it's from.
Yeah.
Like it's I don't know, it nails that magazine. It's one of the most like accurate comic book to movie translations.
Actually, yeah, I would agree.
With the same soundtrack you would listen to just getting high and reading heavy metal. Like it really creates that experience.
Pissed off at your dad for making you take out the trash.
Yeah. Fucking
Dad, you don't get it.
Read this magazine about barbarian
That's
shit.
a one-way ticket to midnight. Call it heavy metal. Yeah. Hagar gets me.
Hagar gets me.
Man.
But yeah, because even the other weird animated movies of this time, like we talk about like Rock and Rule and Wizard, they're very different from this.
They're its own.
They're at least a narrative.
There's a narrative.
Yeah.
And the narrative of this is
bonkers.
A bunch of weird shit put together. We just
Evil,
tormented a child.
An orb that is
becoming a weird alien warrior.
An orb that is the sum of evil. Like, what does that even mean?
And it just keeps going, apparently. Yeah. So are they caught in a loop? Is that how this
I don't know
works?
If it's like the Matrix.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they know.
On the last episode, time travel's bullshit, so...
Yeah.
Ergo.
But this isn't even like time travel so much as taking a step back and looking at all of time. Because this is all just... Because they're not like jumping around in time like they would like to prevent anything.
Right.
This is just a sequence that occurs all over like the multiverse.
Right. I get you.
So I don't know what it is. I mean, it's still bullshit, but it's different bullshit.
It's different bullshit. But it's bullshit with boobs.
Yeah.
And severe bush.
Yeah. But like I said, hard bush.
Hard bush.
Plastic bush.
It looks rough. Like Brillo. It's like it would be crunchy if you touched it. It would make a noise.
Yeah.
Like it would be like Sam Elliott's mustache.
All these girls have Sam Elliott's mustache.
It's like
on the chotch.
On the chotch. The hair is thick as bamboo. It
is. Look, the 80s was a different time.
80s were different times.
Dudes were champions in the 70s. That's what I'm saying.
But dudes were equally as hairy. There was not a lot of manscaping.
Yeah, it was
a lot of Velcro situations happening. You get caught,
really
sucked together.
Sweaty because you're so hairy and going through this cardio activity.
God damn. I would love to be one of two things in the 70s or 80s. Like, probably like, I don't know, like an 80s rock star or something. Mm-hmm. Or head lice, like body lice. They crushed it in the 70s. Like
they ruled the world.
They were like,
but no, I mean, if you
top.
you have to look no further than Ron Jeremy of what it looked like to be that era porn star, just gross
Ron
and hairy.
Jeremy lice. Like that's they were crushing it.
Even that lice had a big mustache.
Yeah, that lice was walking around. Finding another lice over. It's like, yeah, huh? You like what you see?
The lice had chest hair.
So yeah,
it looked like
not bad,
Austin,
huh? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Huh?
Looked like
Not
Austin
too bad
Powers.
for the lice from Hell's Kitchen. Ended up on Ron Jeremy's ass. Yeah, so you girls like to party? Yeah, well, lice.
Oh, look, having watched it on his little spacesuits, that little Z-shaped symbol that was on the dude's medallion that the chick had. Now that it's playing again and I'm seeing the beginning, it's got the little...
Yeah.
That is the funniest death in the whole thing, when Space Dad just melts into foamy
into a
goo.
lime like a St. Patty milkshake.
Yeah, to a shamrock shake.
Shamrock shake.
And then that look of horror that she has for the whole movie is... Whoa. Well, let's watch it again now that it's starting over. But yeah, well, that's heavy metal. I don't really have a lot of parting thoughts. I kind of covered everything.
I think we got it.
I like it a lot. It's very much worth watching. I think it sticks around.
Yeah, it's not gonna be one of those like watch it every day type of movies.
No, but it's one that I think is relevant.
It's definitely
to watch.
worth having in your collection, if not. And
I think it's
just a weird. I don't know. It's unique.
It's imaginative. I feel like the creative energy behind it is
totally
good for people.
That makes up for like some of the,
Like if you're someone who writes and wants to create stuff, like there's so much creative energy in it. I feel like it's
and
it's
the
a good
craftsmanship,
influence to have.
real hands, drawing.
Oh yeah,
frame by frame.
It's a neat time capsule of imagination.
Yeah,
because it's not as influent or not like it's not like ripping anything off or like it. It is influenced by things around it, but it's not like this is the look from that. This is
right.
And if you're a John Candy, Harold Ramis like completionist,
SCTV, I would say go watch that.
Those Canadians.
Those Canucks. That show was amazing if you've never seen it.
But yeah, I would like to see some creative energy like this pop back up again, like something like this or something like this not like this in so much as a sequel to this, but like this in effort and energy and artistry.
Right.
Just melding soundtrack with visuals, with story and flavor.
Yeah.
And Bush.
More Bush.
And just gigantic cartoon bazoombas.
With nipples that look like baby fists.
They look like baby fists. Just baby punch when you go over that nipple. The areola's like my face.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
Right. Those boobs are for one thing, baby. And on that note.
All right. Yeah, I guess.
Thoughts?
Baby
fist.
I don't know. Yeah, baby fist. I like this movie. I recommend it. It's good. We managed to get through this without like stopping to jerk off or anything. So,
well, FYI, we were jerking each other off the whole time.
I mean, it
felt like a stranger.
Bonerfest 99, but until then, I guess without Dan, I will once again say, play the music.
It's a one-way ticket to man. Call it heavy metal.
I remember like old school 70s to 80s pointy boobs.
Yeah.
It was a...
They coned.
Yeah.
Kind of coned.
Yeah, and like there's just something...
Like a Hershey's Kiss.
Like how did those genetically die out? Where did they go?
I think they're still around.
You just don't see them as much, I guess. I don't know.
I guess not. Yeah.
Just get on it, ladies. get them boob missiles. Get those things sharpened.
Sharpened? You have like a...
Be more like the cartoons I know.